Growing up, I was very much every sport that you could possibly do. Sport was a massive part of my life. Triathlon was very much part of who I was. It was my identity. Everything had started to kind of come together. So I won Europeans and I won the London Triathlon, I won 70.3 Staffordshire. So it kind of felt like everything was kind of falling into place that year in a way that it hadn't done before. It was like every other morning. Went on a route that I've done hundreds of times, but unfortunately I went round a corner at the same time as a tractor did and we collided. And then that was, when everything changed. The doctors had said to my family, we don't know if she'll make it. I punctured both of my lungs. My injuries were really serious. I don't remember anyone ever telling me I wouldn't walk again. The only person who I really remember talking to me about what had happened was my sister. So I think it was a case of, yes, you are paralysed from here, but it doesn't matter, and that we would do whatever it took so that I would get the life that I wanted to lead back again. One of the most difficult things would have been when my boyfriend left. I think I found that very tough. At the time you think, well, it must be me, it must be because of who I am now. Because you think, well, no one will ever want to be with me again because of what's happened, because otherwise he would have stayed. You learn that actually, I have to deal with this. For someone else, it's a big thing to choose to deal with it. I think it's all about the small goals. Each time you achieve one of those small things, you have to celebrate it, you have to be happy about it. We've got a great video of me eating a piece of cake with my right hand. So for a long time, I couldn't bend this arm to get to my face. And the first time I got my hand to my face was with some chocolate cake. Yes. And I'm so excited, and I think my sister's holding the camera and she's going, yeah, that's amazing. For me, that was massive. Those little goals are the way to keep the motivation going. I think one of the biggest worries for me when I was first in hospital was, well, if I can't do triathlon, what have I got left? Who am I? And there was times where I thought, am I ever going to be able to do something that is makes me feel as free as when I was on a bike? Backup came into the spinal unit. They came in to do a wheelchair skills session, and then we did kind of trying to get up curbs. It was small curbs, and then for those that could do it, like bigger ones and things. You could see what was possible again. You saw people who would demonstrate things that you just were like, I didn't know that was possible in a chair. So not only did I learn skills that I needed, I also was able to see what was possible. It does show you that actually that donation is having a huge impact, and not just on my life. There was a good number of us there who were all benefiting from it. The No Limits Cycle Challenge is a cycle ride. Last year I did 100k, which was more than I thought I was going to do. So I suppose I should try and do a bit more than 100. There are times where you could think that being in a chair is a difficult thing to be in, but I get on my hand bike and it's just like I'm back on a normal bike. So for me, it's absolutely everything that I'm able to do it again. I think the first thing is, if you're thinking about doing it, stop thinking and do it. If you might be listening to this and think, oh, I'm not a cyclist, it doesn't matter. That's kind of the idea, and it is inclusion. So you can come and do as much as little as you like. As well as obviously riding, you are going to be making a contribution with your entry and with any sponsorship that you get to back up. To those people like me who've had a life-changing injury, the support and the help and guidance that you get from them is second to none. Just never give up, because there is so much still out there. There is so much that is possible. And actually, you can do anything that you want to. Sometimes you'll have to find a slightly different way, but there's nothing that they can't do.